Good afternoon, and welcome back to Low Expectations in Public Education. We've been absent for a little while, as many of you know. June 12th, I spent a little over 12 hours at the polls, and it was a very exciting day as our election went on. I also learned quite a bit, and I was there to work on the petition. Some people come up and ask me what's happened with the petition. Well, we fell short of 2,100. But it's very encouraging considering the number of people and the awareness that we were able to raise. We did have a couple of learnings from that. As I was at the polls watching people come and vote, the demographic was much different than those that may have been following along with the blog. And so a lot of education during that day. But since the petition ended on June 30th, so we may revisit that again. Since the petition, a few more partnerships have been developed. As we look to improve our processes and how we're doing things to create change here in our district. Since it did not hit 2,100, anybody that signed the petition, that's confidential. The number of people that signed it will keep confidential as well, just so that I know one of the themes we heard was a lot about retaliation, et cetera. So we want to keep that at a minimum for anybody that was willing to sign, but we just did not get there. Now, another piece of feedback that I got was that my blog entries are too long. So we're going to take a little bit different tact. I've been doing a little bit of work. And so now going forward, we'll just tackle one specific issue at a time, probably be more frequent blogger, and then we'll allow you all to just kind of make your decisions from what you're seeing. So with that, we're going to go ahead and pull up a document here that we have been working on, and let's see here, we'll put it into slideshow mode so everybody can see it nice and big here. All right, so during a recent audit, our auditors did find that with our payroll, internal controls, the unit has implemented a quarterly reconciliation to address prior issues and ensure accuracy in amounts paid to its employees. However, the reconciliation is not reviewed. We recommend that this reconciliation be reviewed by a knowledgeable, independent individual to strengthen internal control. Something I've been talking about for a long time. An independent third party, not our regular auditors, somebody else to come in and has a fresh perspective to make sure that people aren't getting overpaid. Now, why would this be important? Well, let's see here. Back in 2014, October 15th, our former chair, or 2 chairs ago, and our superintendent signed a contract extension through, it looked like 2019. And point number 13, the board and superintendent agreed that the cost for salary and benefits as represented in this contract indicated total cost of the district. Also, that proportion between salary and benefit dollars may be adjusted. Any adjustments to the contract will be an addendum. Said addendum must be co-signed by the makers of this contract. Well, if you look at what happens going forward, you'll see that such an addendum happened on April 9th, 2015, outlining it's very simple. Board of Directors on April 8th amended the contract superintendent schools as follows. Contract extended through June 30th of 2020, and you can see the salary. So starting the year 2015-16, which is very after that recommendation, $113,387 for 11 months worth of work. Remember, July of 2016 was, or 2015 was taken off. So $113,387. Now, let's look at this. Over to the right, you'll see that I have down here circled, and this is just to show that the superintendent did indeed not collect any pay during the month of July. But August 14th, 2015, he takes his first paycheck, so that would mean getting paid every other week, and we've counted these 23 paychecks throughout the year. Now, let's look at this. When you look at the payroll that we received during our FOA request, you can see our superintendent, employee 1430, paid 5207.26 every 2 weeks for 23 pay periods. But that adds up to 119,766.98. Seems to be a little bit more than 113. So how could that happen? How could that happen? We've been told that we should have someone come look at it. Well, let's look at this. So you'll see the major part of the salary is right here, $4,532 every 2 weeks, which comes to a total $104,236. So far, we're right on pace. Now, here's the offset. Now, remember with the VZ administration, so that does seem to be somewhat true. But when you look at it, the $398.01 times 23, that comes down to $9,154.23 for a grand total of $113,390.23. Well, why, Jason, are you making this video? Are you really doing this because of a difference of $3.13? No. Seems to be up here that we also have superintendent office, administrative and other, salary, superintendent office, admin. So we have the salary for the superintendent, which is the administrator office, the admin. Every 2 weeks, we are receiving $277.25. Why? Who knows? It's not in the contract, but that would bring us to an additional, over 23 pay period, $6,376.75 for a grand total of $119,766.88. That's $6,379.88 overpayment, or so it would appear, considering the contracted amount was $113,387. Maybe we should listen to our auditors. Well, that's our blog for today. Maybe our employees are getting overpaid, maybe some. Well, in the next future ones, we are also going to be looking at some other employees that look like they may have been overpaid. Also, some benefits that may have been provided, as well as other cash management issues. So stay tuned. Thanks for joining, and we will talk to you soon.